Right, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video, as promised in my previous video, and this is, I believe, overdue, although this was my, I uploaded the same video, not the same, an update of my Venus flytraps about 2-3 videos ago, so it's going to seem really soon, but they've done a lot of growing and I want to document that, so I hope you guys are here to see that and are going to enjoy that. I have a lot more than I did in my first video. My first Venus flytrap collection video I only uploaded a couple of months ago, maybe 5 months ago, and I did not have many. I don't think it was even 5 months ago. I didn't have many, but now I have probably close to 20, and I have more on the way, which my friend is looking after at the moment, but until quarantine is over, that's when I'll be able to get them. So I'm going to turn the camera around and tell you guys all about my Venus flytraps and what I do with the flowers. A lot of people will tell you to cut them off. That's entirely up to you, but you can do more than just cut them off. So I will turn the camera around, and this is going to be a long video, so I'm going to be talking in detail, showing you detail each plant. So stick around and I hope you guys enjoy. Right, so I'm going to be going in order of age, so how long I've had the plant, not how old the plant is. This here is my B52, and last year this looked incredible, so this year is going to look even more incredible. You can see there it has a flower coming up, and this one I'm thinking I'm going to cross this flower with another variety, so maybe the Bristletooth. It's very hard to get true from seed, or any if you grow from Venus flytraps from seed, they don't often come very true to type, or you don't often get the traits of the parents in the seedlings, so it is quite a tricky one, but I'll enjoy trying to see what I can get from the seeds. This one is looking really nice now. It's come out of dormancy really nicely, and it does look like an ordinary flytrap, but these will get huge in the summer. These are just the most recent growths. You can see this trap down here is quite big. So yeah, that's looking really nice, and this I believe I paid about, including postage, it came to 15 quid, which seems super expensive now, but to be fair, I don't often see them online, so probably definitely pride of place in my collection, one of my favorites. And if you don't have a B52, I recommend definitely getting one. They look awesome, they're so nice. And he's growing a second growing point down here. I haven't lifted up the leaves to look, but yeah, looking really good. So that is my B52. Right, so next here I've got my Dracula. This is taking a long time to kind of show its colour and show its true form. Last year it did show its true form, and it had a lot of very sore teeth. As you can see on this one here, that's how they were looking last year, whereas this year they're coming up a little bit with longer teeth, longer lashes. But I'm sure it's just taking its time to properly wake up, and it's going to look super impressive soon. This one, interestingly, has, I don't know, yeah, you can see, there's loads of little Drosera's coming up around it, and I'm hoping they're not just Drosera capensis, but it's going to be really interesting to see what they turn into. I'm sure the flytrap is going to absolutely cover them over very soon, but yeah, still interesting to see. So that is my Dracula. Right, here I have my Megatraps, and this one is taking a long time to look decent, but that nice red trap there is, I think that's from last year's growth, and that is how they're all going to look this year, so I'm super excited to see that. It does have a flower coming up, you can see that just in the center, nice flower coming up, and I'm either going to propagate that vegetatively. Yeah, I will do that vegetatively. I'm not going to collect the seed off this guy, so I'll be doing a stem cutting. Right, next we have my Cuptraps, which are looking okay at the moment. All these traps are new. It did have some quite mature traps. They then all died off, and it grew 3 new ones, or 3 or 4 new ones, which haven't fully formed yet. You see the traps haven't opened much. They don't open fully anyway, as they are cupped traps, but they open a little bit more than that, and they do get a nice bit of red tinge to them. So I don't know if that's a flower coming up down there. It looks like it may be, but these are quite young specimens, and this one has a couple of weeds in there, so I'm going to be getting those out, don't worry about that. But yeah, they're taking a long time to look good, but they're going to look really good in the summer. Right, next I have my fused tooth, which is still a very young plant, and I've not had this for too long. I've had this for maybe 2 months, and you can see how fused the teeth are. It's looking really nice. This trap here is taking such a long time to open, and at the end he's kind of, you see at the end he's not fully opened, and I don't know if that's how he's going to stay. I'm kind of hoping he's going to fully open. I'm sure he will. It's probably because when they form the fused teeth, it takes a little bit longer to open and properly develop, because really they're not properly developing. But yeah, it's looking nice. The traps come out super twisted when they're first coming out, but yeah, nice little guy, and I think that is quite a young specimen. Right, so up next is definitely one of my favourites at the moment. It is the UK2. I don't have the UK1, but I have 2 of the UK2 because I just loved the way they looked. These are looking super huge already, and I've had these a couple of months now. This is all new growth that you can see. All the old growth has like died off, dying off, and they're dying off. But these are super nice. The teeth on them, they're like saw teeth, but kind of fused looking saw teeth. So really nice, and I definitely recommend these. I don't know the ultimate size of these, but I do think they get quite large. So you can see there how large that one's getting. Really nice. And they are both flowering, and I'm going to be crossing these with something. Not sure yet, haven't decided which ones. But those saw teeth are just so nice. I just want to cross that with something. Right, then here I have my green sawtooth. This one is a super small specimen, and it has tiny little saw teeth. This one is coming up with a flower, which I wasn't expecting because it's quite a small specimen, but I'm probably going to propagate that vegetatively, just to ensure it stays true to the type. Yeah, so that's really nice. I do love that one, and it's a super limey green, so really nice. Stands out in the collection. It will more so stand out in the summer when all the others get their proper colours, but it's looking super nice. I love that one. Right, these are my Bristletooth varieties. They are looking a little bit naff at the moment, and they don't have any fully open traps. You can see that trap is opening there, and as the name entails, they are quite bristly. But yeah, they're just not fully developed yet, and they're just taking their merry old time, but they're gonna look really nice. I have 4 adults of these, and I have a whole tray of 15 babies, which I'll show you in a moment. And they're looking okay, but obviously I can't show you them fully because the traps just aren't open properly. But all 4 of the adults are flowering, so I'm probably gonna try crossing a couple of those and see what comes out. Right, so here I have my red piranha, which is more of a green piranha at the moment. It's really started to shoot up some nice growth over the past couple of weeks, but it's taken a very long time to come out of dormancy. So it's looking nice, and this also is a sawtooth again. As you can tell, I just love sawtooth varieties. Yeah, look, that's going to look really nice, and I love that carpet of moss is there. But this was super impressive last year, so I can't wait for it to fully get going this year. Right, here is a very new to me specimen. This one is in shock at the moment from transplanting and from shipping, but I've had this probably a week or a week and a half, and this is the Green Wizard. They have such nice teeth, but you really can't see it very well at the moment. So the teeth actually point inwards towards the mouth of the trap, and they just look super cool. They look like a little, kind of like a Dracula mouth, I guess. But he's looking really not very well at the moment. But he's just acclimatized into the new pot and my current surroundings and all that. So it's going to look really impressive one day, just not right now. Right, and here I have the tray of babies. So there are 15 there, if I have just counted that really quickly, accurately. And they are starting to look good. These are Bristletooth, so they're all Bristletooth. I got them all from the same seller with the adult Bristletooth. So here are the adult Bristletooth as well. 1, 2, 3, and then the other one is over here because this one is my friend's one. I'm gifting that to her, and then there's 3 babies there, but they're just taking the time to look good. So yeah, all over here are the babies, and I keep them all up this end, all the Flytraps together. These kind of get a lot of direct morning light, and then by kind of mid-afternoon they stop getting the sun, but they seem to be happy with that, and yeah, they're all doing really well. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my Venus Flytrap collection update. There are going to be quite a few updates of these guys during the year, because they're going to grow really nicely, and I'm just obsessed with them at the moment. So my greenhouse looks very small at the moment. I'm 6 foot tall, but my greenhouse is 6 by 8. So yeah, I just look super huge in here. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like. Let me know what varieties are your favourite, because my favourite at the moment is definitely B52, UK2, and the Cuptraps are like an all-time favourite of mine. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.